Hello, 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 Ninja Warriors. What's up? What's up? Okay, all right. Am I live? Am I audible? Am I visible? First of all, do let me know in the chat box. Okay. So, we all know that today's session is all about logarithms. 2027 aspirants, so definitely should attend it. And if at all, I don't know, by any chance 2026 aspirants have missed this logarithms chapter, then this is a must watch session for 2026 aspirants as well. Okay, all right, yes. Pushpalata is saying, ma'am, please take class on Zoom. Like these classes you want on Zoom? Is it? Yes. Okay, hi Abhijit, how are you? Hi Praveen, hi Girish. You guys complain about audio low, but is my audio actually low? Let me check. Take class on Zoom. My audio is absolutely fine. Okay, all right. I think for some devices it might be the case. So if you change your device, maybe your phone or laptop, you might hear me nicely. Okay, everybody. Yes. All right, so today's session is going to be all about logarithms. Very interesting session. I am super duper excited. Are you excited too? And for all of those who are new to the channel or new to my session, this is my brief introduction. My name is Namrata and I have over more than 10 years. Yes, that is a decade of teaching experience in both offline and online. And you will get so many ninja techniques in 2025, 2026 and 2027 upcoming years, right? Which is not going to be helpful for JEE Main but also for JEE Advanced as well. Okay, all right, shall we start the very first session, everybody? But before I start logarithm, I just want to let you know that in Vedantu, we are running VLC, Vedantu Learning Center, Pan India, across Pan India. Okay, so there is so much difference between your regular coaching centers, offline coaching centers, and VLC, Vedantu Learning Center. The very first thing is personalized attention, due to which we are very confident that you are going to improve on your marks. So 100% guaranteed improvement. If you feel that no, my improvement is not visible, I can't see that my rank is getting improved, then we will refund your full money. So you can check it out also. And now Vedantu Learning Center is in your city. You can see Tamil Nadu, Andhra, Telangana, Punjab, Maharashtra, Delhi, Bihar, Odisha, Rajasthan, Pondicherry, Karnataka and UP. All right. So there are limited seats because you know that offline center, limited seats, online, unlimited seat. But for offline, we have got limited seats, so you can check it out. And here we go for the very first thing, which is logarithm. Okay, everybody. Jack, I don't understand. What are you asking? Will you accept to write J in session 1 or 2? I mean, what are you trying to ask? You can give JEE Main in both the sessions. You know that, no? January attempt, April attempt. So you should give. You have two opportunities. So everybody will recommend you to make sure that you make maximum out of those two opportunities. Okay. Abhijit is saying easy chapter, but let's see. Okay. So now can anybody tell me what is the basics of exponents? Because something related to exponents will be required in learning the basics of logarithm. Okay. All right. So quickly, let me know 2 raised to power x. Can anybody tell me 2 raised to power x is equals to 8? That means how many times I should multiply 2 so that I get 8. So clearly 3 times. So that is 2 cube is equals to 8. This is nothing but exponent. Now 3 power x is equals to 81. How many times I should multiply 3 so that I get 81? So 3 power 4 is equals to 81. So here x is equals to 3 and here x is equals to 4. Everybody getting it? Yes? Okay. Alright, so these are basics of exponent. I guess you all know about it already, right? I think you all are aware about this already. Now let's talk about logarithm. Okay, before logarithm, before introducing logarithm, let me tell you that any natural number, I am talking about the natural number. So any natural number can be expressed in two ways. Okay, any natural number can be expressed in two ways. Number one, suppose n is equals to 49. I have taken a natural number which is nothing but 49. So it can be expressed in two ways. Number one is exponential way. How to represent exponential, how to represent 49 in exponential way? Can anybody tell me? So 7 square is equals to 49. This is your exponential way, correct? Another way is logarithmic way. Logarithmic way. Logarithmic way is, now listen to me carefully. Logarithmic way is nothing but log of 49 to the base 7 is equals to 2. Okay. So can you see that exponential way is also having three numbers? Can you see here three things are there? 7 over here is your base. Okay. 2 over here is your power, or you can also call it as exponent. And if I talk about 49, 49 is just your number. So three things are there. Can you see? Base, okay, then power or exponent, and then number. Everybody clear? Okay. Now if I talk about logarithm, here also same thing we can see, right? So understand this nicely. 7 over here is your base. 7 is your base. 49 is your number, and 2 is nothing but power or exponent. Yes? Now obviously you are pretty much familiar with this. 7 square is 49. Whenever there is a superscript, you know that you need to multiply 7 how many times? 2 times. This you have learned. Now you need to learn the logarithmic way. So how to read this? Log 49 to the base 7 is equals to 2. First of all, the normal reading. Can you see? Log of 49 to the base 7 is nothing but 2. Correct? That is one thing. Now another way of looking at it is, what should be in the power of 7? What should I keep to the power of 7 so that I get 49? What should I keep to the power of 7 so that I get 49? Okay, everybody? Yes? Getting it? Alright. Now let's understand this. Okay. See, logarithmic way and exponential way are absolutely interchangeable. I will show you how. See, this is log n to the base a. Log n to the base a. Can you see log of n to the base a? This is how we read log n to the base a. Log n to the base a is equals to k. Right? Now you want to convert it into exponential form, right? So a power k is equals to n. A power k is equals to n. So can you see a power k is nothing but n. Okay. All right. Clear? All right. Okay. Now let's talk about this. This is very important. Log n to the base a is equals to k. This is your logarithmic form. Right? Now I told you if you want to reverse in the exponential form, so a power k is equals to n. So a power k is nothing but just your n. Okay? Alrighty. Okay, Kamal is saying, ma'am, one request, please do it. Black book questions of 12th chapter. Yes. Okay. Don't worry. See, first of all, we need to clear the basics. If you do not know what is logarithm, if you do not know the basics of the chapter, then how will you solve black book? Okay. I can't be like, nobody in this world no institute in this world will come and the very first question they will give you JEE advanced question. You will run away. Okay, so that is why just like grabbing black book will not help you. Before black book we have so many steps. Okay, all right. Yes, Vignesh, I think the audio is fine. You can change your device if you can. Okay, just try changing your device, because see, in my phone, in my iPad and in my laptop, and along with that in my system, 4 systems, all systems are telling me that the volume is fine. So I think you can check. Okay, all right. Now let's start. Now the very important thing to keep in mind while studying logarithm is this n over here should be very much positive. Okay, the number inside the logarithm should be only positive. Okay, that's the one thing. Now if I talk about the base should always be positive and can never ever be equal to 1. So understand, in logarithm, this thing is not allowed. Log minus 3 to the base 2. This is not allowed, not defined. Okay, not defined, because the expression inside the log or the number inside the log can never be negative. Okay, now one more thing, the base also can never be negative. Okay, this is also not defined. Why? Because base also can never be negative. Now this is also not defined. Why? Because base over here can also, base 1 can also be not defined. Okay, all right everybody. Hi future IITian, how are you? Also, I don't know why you didn't like the session. Do I need to tell you, remind you every time that like the session right away? Least you can do is liking my session, huh? Okay, chalo. Now let's solve a couple of questions based on this. Okay, everybody, let's see how many of you are able to solve it. First of all, try this. Try this. Second question I will try first. Okay, so this is log of 100 to the base 10. Okay, now tell me, what should be the power of 10 so that I get 100? What should be the power of 10 so that I get 100? What should be the power of 10 so that I get 100? So it is 2. Another way of solving this is just take it as x. What should be the power of 10 so that I get 100? So convert it into exponential form, and then eventually x will be equals to 2. This is one way of solving it. Okay, so can anybody tell me this question and this question? By the way, this is nothing but log 1 by 3. Log 1 by 3. Okay, so first question everybody. Ma'am, log of 27 to the base 81 is equals to, let's say, x. Okay, all right. Now what should be the power of 81? What should be the power of 81 so that I get 27? Can I write it this way? Now just tell me, 81 power x. So 81 को 3 के terms में 3 power 4x is equals to 3 power 3. So now, since the base is same, you can equate the power. So 4x is equals to 3. X is nothing but 3 upon 4. Okay, everybody? Yes? Alrighty. Yes. Now, can you just tell me about the third question? Third question, which is log of 9 root 3, and this is 1 by 3. Again, let's take this as x. Okay, so just write 1 by 3 power x is equals to 9 root 3. Okay, so 1 by 3 power x, can I write 3 power minus x? is equals to, now what is this? This is 3 square and this is 3 power half. Can I write it as this? Okay, so clearly x will be equals to 2 2s are 4, so minus 5 upon 2. Okay. All right. Clear or not? Have a look. Let me know. Note it down. Note it down quickly. Clear, clear, clear. Any doubts? Any confusion? Yes, Girish is saying explain it one more time. See, the second question, just understand log of 100 to the base 10. How to read this? Since you are studying logarithm for the very first time. So log 100 to the base 10, let us assume that this is x, correct? Now convert this into exponential form, because we are more comparatively, we are more comfortable in exponential form. Not because exponential form is easy, but we have learnt it in previous grades, and eventually one by one, time by time, we are familiar with it. Okay. So 10 raised to power x is equals to 100. This is how we convert. Base raised to power exponent. Base raised to power exponent is equals to 100. So 10 raised to power x is equals to 100. Now tell me, don't you think that your x should be 2? So that means this is nothing but 2. Okay, so this is your 2. Now tell me, 10 power 2 is equals to 100, yes or no? Yes, ma'am. So point number 2 is done, done, done. Let's talk about log 27 to the base 81. Again, equate it to x. Now base power x is equals to 27. So 81 power x is equals to 27. Convert it in terms of 3. So this is 3 power 4 and this is 3 power 3. So 3 power 4x is equals to 3 cube. So now since the base is same, you can compare the power. X is coming out as 3 by 4. That means 81 power 3 by 4 will give you 27. Okay, all right. Now let's talk about this. Log of 9 root 3 to the base 1 by 3. Again, take an x. So 1 by 3 power x is 9 root 3, correct? So this is actually 3 power minus x. Okay. And what is this? This 9 is 3 square and root 3 is what? 3 power half. So 3 square and 3 power half. Laws of exponent. Square and half will get added over here. 2 plus 1 by 2. So this is 5 by 2. So minus x is equals to 5 by 2. X is coming out as minus 5 by 2. Okay. All right, now let's talk about 3 golden points. Very, very important. Number 1, number 2 and number 3. First of all, whenever your number and base are same, then your answer will be 1. Think about it. Think about it. See, this is your base. So what should be the power of n? Tell me now. Log 3 to the base 3. Tell me, what should I keep? What should I keep to the power of 3 so that I get 3? What should I keep? What should be to the power of 3 so that I get 3? So it is 1 only. Just one condition, that your n is greater than 0 and n cannot be equals to 1. Because again, base can never be 1. Remember. Okay? Base can never ever be 1. All right. Yes. Now just tell me one thing. What is this? Log n to the base 1 by n. This is very important. This is your n and this is your 1 by n. What does that mean? What does that mean? When the number and base are reciprocal of each other. When the number and base are reciprocal of each other, n and 1 by n are reciprocal of each other. So in logarithm, when number and base are reciprocal of each other, what will you get? You will get -1 as the answer. And think about it now. What should I keep to the power of 1 by n so that I get n? What should be the power of 1 by n so that I get n? So obviously, the power should be what? -1. Then only left hand side or right hand side will become equal. So whenever this is this, -1 will be the answer. Okay? All right. Now, logarithm of 1 to the any base. But yes, base can never be 1 or base will always be greater than 0. But log of 1 to the base a is always 0. Now think about it. What should I keep to the power of a so that I get 1? What should be the power of a so that I get answer as 1? है ना? What should I keep? This is question mark. What should I keep to the power of a so that I get 1? So obviously anything raised to power 0 will be what? Anything raised to power 0 is 1. So the power will be what? So this is your power, correct? A power 0 is equals to 1. So read this. A power 0 is 1. All right, everybody. Rohit is asking what happens when base is 1. Very good question. Why base cannot be 1? Why base cannot be 1? Chalo, let's see one thing. Let's keep the base 1 and let's check. Log 3 to the base 1. Tell me, think about it, tell me the answer. What should be the power of 1? What should be the power of 1? Okay. What should be the power of 1 so that I get 3? 1 power what is equals to 3? 1 power anything can never ever be 3. That is why no answer. Basically, 1 is something which is making the things difficult for us. Right? Okay. So 1 is something which is not giving me the answer. So now you know why base can never ever be 1. Okay, all right, yes. Chalo, let's see now how many of you can solve these 3 questions. So these 3 questions are right in front of you and just tell me quickly. This is a very good, all 3 questions are very good questions based on 3 golden rules or yes, 3 golden, right? Golden rule, 3 golden points. Based on 3 golden points, I want you all to solve these 3 problems. Okay, let's see. Log of cos 60 degree. Cos 60 degree is 1 by 2 and sin 30 degree is also 1 by 2. Okay. So I think, remember 3 golden points where when number and base are same, the answer will be 1. When the number and base are same, the answer will be 1. Okay. All right. Log inequality, we can only study once we study log, no? See, if you will tell me that, ma'am, teach me, let's say, differential equation. Now, differential equation will require integration. Without studying integration, you won't be able to understand differential equation, right? So that is why there is some sequence. Without learning basics of logarithm, you won't be able to understand inequality of logarithm. So do not jump, do not rush. You always think like that, okay, ma'am is teaching something basic and you'll be like, teach something advanced. When I am teaching advanced, trust me, bro, 10% of the students will exist. Okay? Yes? So understand this. Now what is this log of 3 by 4? Log of base is 3 by 4 and this is 1.3 bar. Can anybody tell me that what is this 1.3 bar? Can anybody help me? What is this 1.3 bar? So do you remember how to calculate this? 1.3 bar is actually, so x is equals to 1.33333333. Okay. All right. Now how do you solve it? Just multiply 10 into it. So 10x is equals to 13.33333. Now subtract 10x minus x is 9x is equals to 13 minus 1 is 12.000. X is nothing but 12 by 9, which is nothing but 4 by 3. So this is nothing but 4 by 3. 1.3 bar is actually 4 by 3. Do you remember this? Okay, this is the process. So 4 by 3, 3 by 4. If you cancel it, 3 ones are 3. This is 3, 1.333 only you will get. If you remember it directly, don't need to do this. So now this is second golden property, second golden point. When number and base are reciprocal of each other, what you are going to get is minus 1, negative 1. What about this third thing? What do you think? So this is also done, this is also done, but what about this? This is so good. This is so good. Okay, so 2 plus root 3, 2 minus root 3. Now just tell me, can anybody help me with the multiplication? 2 plus root 3 multiply 2 minus root 3. Can anybody help me? What are you going to get? I'm just trying to multiply, okay? Just trying to multiply, nothing else. Sudhir is saying, I can't solve, ma'am. Arey, I am here now. I am here for you. Huh? Obviously, I will give you some twisting questions, some brain twisters that you won't be able to solve it. But I am here. I will solve each and every question. Na? 2 plus root 3 and 2 minus root 3. A plus b, a minus b is a square. So 2 square is 4 minus b square. So can you see that the product of this and this is nothing but 1. Now just tell me, product of two quantities become 1 when they are reciprocal of each other. Yes or no? Let me tell you. See, 2 plus root 3 is equals to 1 upon 2 minus root 3. Because see, if the product is 1, can I write it this way? So 2 plus root 3. So this is log of 2 minus root 3 is the base. 2 plus root 3 can be replaced by 1 upon 2 minus root 3. So can you see, this is actually log of 1 by n to the base n. Right? Same thing, log of. So these two things are reciprocal of each other. So that is why minus 1. These two things are also reciprocal. Again, you are going to get minus 1. How many of you have understood this? Interesting question. Do you want more such questions? Do you want more such questions? Chalo, let me give you more question. Log of tan 45 degree to the base cot 45 degree. Can anybody tell me? First question. Then we have log of 7 plus 4 root 3 to the base 7 minus 4 root 3. Okay. Then we have log of tan 45 degree to the base pi. Fourth question, log of 8 to the base 0.125. Okay. And log of sec 0 degree to the base 10. Gia is saying, ma'am, can you make a short video for all the basics required for 12th? I have made 3 short videos, same to same copy paste already. Just go and watch, okay? All right, chalo. Let's start. So over here, log of tan 45 degree. So tan 45 degree is 1, cot 45 degree is also 1. Now understand, when base is 1, then your answer will not be valid. This is not a correct, not defined is the answer. Base can never ever be the 1, okay? Now what about this again? 7 plus 4 root 3 and 7 minus 4 root 3 are reciprocal of each other. Hence minus 1 is the correct answer. What about this? Log of 1, this is 1. Log of 1 to the base pi. Now understand, pi over here is something which is positive as well and not 1 as well. So this is allowed. Base can never be 1, but number to can be 1. Now log 1 of any base, any permissible base is your 0. And over here 8 and 1.25, 0.125. Just understand. So this is your 1. Then this is 0.5 is nothing but half. 0.25 is 1 by 4. 0.125 is nothing but 1 by 8. So this is 1 by 8 and this is 8. Again, both numbers are reciprocal. Minus 1 is absolutely correct. Okay, all right. Clear? Chalo. Let's see how many of you are able to solve this. Okay, so first thing over here is we need to actually tackle this first. Let us mark this as x, which is root 5, square root of 5, root 5, root 5, all the way up to infinity. Okay, x is equals to square root 5. Now understand what is happening. This thing, right? This thing, I am circling one thing. See this thing. Can you see this thing is exactly x only? See, there are how many 5s are there? Acha. How many 5s are there? Ma'am, infinite 5s. Right? How many 5s? Infinite 5s. Now, in this infinity, if I take 1 away from that infinity, will that infinity get disturbed? No, infinity will remain infinity. Suppose you go to the beach and you do this, okay? And you take like some water, okay, in your hand. Will that ocean get reduced? The water in the ocean will get reduced? No, right? The ocean will not be bothered. Ocean is infinity. Even if you take 1 drop, it will not get affected. So this in the circle is nothing but x. Can I write like this? Yes? Okay? Alright? Yes. Gia, by the end of the session, I will show you both the shots. Okay, now square both the sides. X square is equals to 5x. So clearly, x square minus 5x is equals to 0. X minus 5 is equals to 0. X is equals to 0 comma 5. Now tell me one thing. 0 is the not at all accepted now. 5 is accepted. 0 cannot be the answer. Okay, this can never ever be 0. This will obviously have some value. So answer is not 0. So answer is 5. X is 5. Now, log of base 5, now this is 5, x is 5, right? So clearly this is coming out as 1. 1 is the correct answer, everybody? Chalo, let's do this question. Let's do this question and I'll show this to Gia. Okay. Let me just check what is the title. See, this is the title, Gia. Class 11th wasted. Yes. Class 11th wasted. Save your class 12th maths by doing these prerequisite chapters. Okay. All right. So just find this short. Let's see what is happening over here. Log of tan 1 degree, log of tan 2 degree, log of tan 3 degree, and all the way up to log of tan 89 degree. One thing, what will you get in between? Will you get log of tan 45 degree, because this is a complete series. So you will get log tan 45 degree. Now log tan 45 degree is nothing but log of 1, which is nothing but 0. So that means in this whole product of 89 quantities or 89 elements, 89 numbers, we have 1 0, which is okay. Let's start. So log of 125 to the base 5. First of all, take this. Log of 125 to the base 5. What should I keep to the power? What should be the power to the What should be to the power of 5 so that I get 125? So you know that 5 cube is nothing but 5 cube is 125, everybody. 5 cube is 125. So this is nothing but log of base 3 and this value is nothing but just 3. So now log 3 to the base 3 is just 1. Okay, alrighty, clear? Now one more question. One more question. One more question. Log of 8, log of 4, log of 16 to the base 2. Let's see. Okay. So one by one, one by one. Okay. Start with this. Tell me what should be the power of 2 so that I get 16. What should be the power of 2? This is your base, this is your number. But what should be the power of 2 so that we get 16? So this, which is inside the yellow thing, yellow circle, the answer is 4, 2 power 4. So this answer is 4. So now log 8, log 4, and this will be just 4. Okay. Now tell me again one thing more. Log 4 to the base 4 is what? 1. So clearly this is log of 8 and this is 1. Log 1 is nothing but 0. Yes. Log 1 is nothing but 0. Clear? So final answer is nothing but 0. That's it. Now let's talk about important properties of logarithm. Okay. Property number 1 over here is log m plus log n is equals to log m into n. Okay. So first property example. Let me give you the example. Log 2 plus log 3 is nothing but log of 2 3s are 6. But here is the catch. The base should always be same. So base throughout, the base should be same. Okay. Are you getting my point? Log 2 plus log 3 is equals to log c. Yes, Siddharth will end the... Can we add bases? No, we can't add a basis. Not at all. No. Okay. Are you getting it? Now suppose again you are having the second thing, which is minus sign. Log m minus log n. Log m minus log n is equals to log m by n. Example number 2. Log 9 minus log 3 is equals to log of 9 by 3. Base should be same. So if the base is a, then base will be a. Getting it? Understanding it? Okay. Alrighty. Now, just solve this question quickly. Solve this question. Let's see how many of you are able to solve it. Sudhir, you were not there since the beginning. Sudhir is asking, ma'am, log of negative numbers can exist or not? The first 15 minutes of this class I have spent in explaining that only, that log of only positive number exists. Yes or no? So you are attending the class from between and you are expecting that I will become king of logarithm. See, you guys and your expectations. Hats off. Yes. So this is log 50 minus log 2. So this is 50 by 2. And the base will be same, which is just 5. So log of 25 to the base 5. Now tell me, what should be the power of 5 so that you get 25? So ma'am, power should be 2. 2 is the answer, everybody. Okay. All right. Chalo, next question, next question, next question. Let's see how many of some level up. Let's do some level up. Let's see how many of you are able to do this question. Don't guess, solve it now. Don't guess, solve it. Okay, let's check. Log of 11, 1 minus 1 by 3. Now, what is 1 minus 1 by 3? Can anybody tell me? So, this is actually 2 by 3. So, log of 2 by 3 plus. What about this? This is 4 minus 1. So, 3 by 4. Log of 3 by 4 plus log of 4 by 5 plus log of, just tell me the next number. 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 4 by 5. So this is 5 by 6. And it will go all the way up to, the last number will be what? 241 upon 242. And the base across all the logarithm is 11. So let's just start writing base 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Okay, which property I am going to use? Can anybody tell me? Which property? See, property, this property. Let me just tell you. Log m plus log n is equals to log m into n. Remember? Now log a plus log b plus log c plus log d is equals to log of a, b, c, d. Okay? Log of a, b, c, d. Everybody? Log of a, b, c, d. Same thing we are going to do over here. So this is going to be, finally, here I am going to perform the things. Okay? So log of 2 by 3 multiply 3 by 4 multiply 4 by 5 multiply 5 by 6 and multiply and so on all the way up to 241 upon 242. Okay? And the base will be what? 11. Now start cancelling. Start cancelling. 3 and 3 cancel, 4 and 4, 5 and 5, 6 will be cancelled out by here and eventually 241 will be cancelled out by here. So finally, what will be remaining? 2 upon 242 base 11. So this is nothing but what? Log of 1 upon 121 to the base 11. Correct? Log of 1 upon 121 to the base 11. Okay. So now understand, log of 121 is what? So this is 11 and this is 11 power minus 2. Okay. Now tell me, what should be the power of 11 so that I get this? What should be the power of 11 so that I get this? So ma'am, obviously, power of 11, if you keep it minus 2, you will exactly get this. So option A is absolutely correct. Okay, everybody? Have a look. Let me know. Good question. Yes or no? Okay. Now, these two properties are very much important, and actually, honestly, let me tell you, you have actually done these properties. Let me tell you. Just tell me one thing, that log of 8 to the base 2. Can you tell me what is the answer? Rather than answer, don't give me the answer. Just write it in this manner. 2, and can I write it this way? 2 cube. Yes. Now this property says that this 3 over here, whatever the power is, especially on the number, if you find the power specially on the number, very important property, we are going to use these 4 properties very, very frequently. So suppose you have a power on the number. Okay, so this is your number and this is your power. So this power can come in front. So this is your 3 log 2 to the base 2. And you know, remember 3 golden properties, 3 golden points, wherein if the number and base are same, the answer would be 1. So this is 3 into 1. 3 is the correct. So understand this property. Log of, the property says log of m power x to the base a. So whenever the power is on the number, it will come in front, x log of m to the base a. Getting point? Getting this point? Okay. Now similarly, if at all the power, suppose this is your 8 and this is your 2. Now if the power is on the base, then what will happen? So ma'am, let us write log 2 and this is 8 is 2 cube. Now this power of base will also come in front. Power of base will also come in front, but not exactly, not as it is. You have to first of all take reciprocal and. So 3 is there. 3 will not come in front. What will come in front? What will come in front? 1 by 3. So this is 1 by 3 log of 2 to the base 2. So 1 by 3. Okay. Yes. So whenever power is on the number as it is, call it in front. When the power is on the base, take reciprocal and call it in front. Okay? Getting it? Understanding it? Everybody? Now this is one thing which you all should never miss. Okay? This is something which is like a common misconception while studying logarithm. While doing logarithm, common mistake. See, we have studied something else. We have studied something else and we apply something else. Log of 1 plus 2 plus 3 is not equals to log 1 plus log 2 plus log 3. No. Because this log of 1 plus 2 plus 3 is what? Log 1 into 2 into 3, na? Log 1 plus 2 plus 3 is what? This is log 6. Although this is also log 6. But this is not correct. This is not correct. Although both are 6, but this is not the correct way. In this case, it is matching, but actually this is not equal, right? Okay. So this is the common mistake. You have to be aware that you are not doing any incorrect thing while doing properties of log. Okay. And now this is a meme question. This is a meme question. Let's see how many of you are able to solve this. Decode this meme. Decode this meme right away. Okay, let me check. Abhijit is saying 2 people. Sudhir is saying 2 people. Again, Rohit is saying, okay. Vignesh is saying -8 people. Girish is saying 4 by 5 people. What are you doing? Huh? Chalo, let's see. There are how many types of people in this world? First, those who understand logarithm. So those who understand logarithm would have solved this problem. And those who do not understand this logarithm chapter will not be able to solve this problem. Okay. Chalo, let's see. Okay, so this is 4. Now log 6 to the base 36. Log of 6 to the base 36. 36, can I write 6 square? Now tell me, whenever the base has a power, whenever the base has power, so this power will come in front. But 2 will not come. Reciprocal will come. So I can just remove this 2. And what I am going to do is I am going to write 1 by 2 in the multiplication. So that log 6 to the base 6 is 1. And 4 by 2 is nothing but 2. So 2 types of people in this world. Okay. There are 2 types of people in this world. One who understand logarithm, one who do not understand the logarithm. Okay. All right. Chalo. Let's see now. Solve this equation. Let's see how many of you are able to solve this equation. Who are those, Vasuki is saying? Among those 2 people are among you only, na? See, there are 2 types of people in the world. One who can solve the logarithm questions, one who cannot solve the logarithm question. So 2 types of people. So it's a category, it's not people. Okay, let's see how many of you are able to solve it again. Log x minus 3 to the base 2 is equals to 4. Now 2 power 4 is nothing but x minus 3. Yes. So 16 is nothing but x minus 3. So x is coming out as 19. But you know what? In logarithm problems, especially especially in the logarithm problems, I will highly recommend you all that always check your final solution. Always check your final solution. X is equals to 19. Is it satisfying the original equation? Yes. So yes, you can go for it. Okay. All right. Shall I give you another question? Another question. Okay. So log of 1 plus x to the base 2 plus log of x plus 3 to the base 2 is nothing but 3. Solve for x. Solve for x. Srilekha, what happened? Why are you saying that? Why are you after quadratic equations very like super soon? Why it is necessary, Rohanit is saying. I'll tell you. Just be with me. This question will tell you everything. Just wait for not more than like 10 seconds. This question will humble you left, right and center. Solve it, solve it. Okay. So again, remember that property. Log of m plus log of n is equals to log m into n. Okay. Base should be same, then only we can apply the property. So log 1 plus x plus log x plus 3. So this is log 1 plus x plus 3 to the base 2 is nothing but 3. Okay. Log of this is nothing but x square plus 4x plus 3. Correct? To the base 2 is nothing but 3. Okay. Yes. Now 2 raised to power 3. 2 raised to power 3 is nothing but this x square plus 4x plus 3. Conversion of logarithm into exponential form. So this is x square plus 4x plus 3 is equals to 8. So 3 minus, so this is minus 5 is equals to 0. Correct? Okay. So this is going to give you x plus 5 and x minus 1 is equals to 0. So x is equals to minus 5 comma 1. Minus 5 comma 1 are the two answers. But I told you now, in logarithm always check. If you check minus 5, you'll be like log of 1 minus 5. Log of minus 4, not at all allowed. So minus 5 is definitely rejected, but 1 is accepted. If you put x is equals to 1, what will happen? Log of 1 plus 1, 2. So log 2 to the base 2 is 1. So this whole thing is becoming 1. Okay, keep it aside. What about this? So if you put x is equals to 1, log 4 to the base 2. Log 4 to the base 2 is what? 2. Right? So this is your overall 1 plus 2 is equals to 3. Okay, everybody? Yes? Clear? Anybody having any doubts? Okay, now let me just check how many of you are able to solve this. Solving it. See, this is not all the way up to infinity. Make sure that this is a limited thing. You need to calculate it properly. Okay, so this is log of 7. Log of 7. Square root. Now this is 7 square root 7 root 7. Understand it very, very nicely, okay? So now I will remove this square root, the bigger square root, and what I'm going to do is I am going to apply the power half to it. Okay, so this is overall power half. Can I do that? Yes, can I do that? Okay, and you know what? Let us mark it as x, this complete thing as x, so that your log of 7, and this is your x, where x is what? Your x is nothing but this 7, and this is root 7 power half. Okay, all right. Yes, now one more time I am going to remove this root. Just remove this root. Okay, remove this root, and what you need to do is keep power half. So x is nothing but this is just 7 power half. This is what? 7 power half and one more half. Half and one more half. They both will get multiplied. Okay, so this is 7 power half into half, so 1 by 4. And what about this? See, this last 7 is actually having 3 square roots, or you can say that 3 halves. Square root, half, half. So half is getting multiplied 3 times. So this is 7 power 1 by 8. From here also you can check now. Just tell me, this 7 is only covered with single square root. So this 7 will have power half. What about this 7? Can anybody tell me? Ma'am, this 7 is under 2 square roots. Correct? So power will be half into half. So total power will be 1 by 4. And the third one, can you see? 1, 2, 3 square roots. Last 7 is having 3 square roots clearly. So 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 will be what? 1 by 8. Can you see that? So x will be equals to 7 power 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8. Now you just need to take the LCM. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7. So x is equals to 7 raised to power 7 by 8. So this x is 7 raised to power 7 by 8. 7, x will be replaced by 7 raised to power 7 by 8. Okay. Now what will be the power of 7 so that I get 7 by 8? So can you see this thing over here is nothing but, so this 7 by 8 will come in front now by using property also, by any way. This is going to be log of, see, this is just 7 and 7 by 8. So final answer will be what? Log of 7 by 8 to the base 7. Now, remember that property log m by n, reverse property apply. Okay, log m by n is equals to log m minus log n. Here base is 7. So this is going to be just 1 minus, what about this? This is actually 2 cube. This 8 is nothing but 2 cube. So this 3 will come in front, 3. So 3 log of 2 to the base 7. 1 minus 3 log 2 to the base 7, option C, absolutely correct. Okay, I can see that some of you are struggling with so many square roots. Do you want me to simplify it one more time? See, The question is log of 7 square root 7 square root 7 square root 7. This is your question. Have a look. Abhijit is saying root is confusing. Yes or no? Right? The question is like this. Root 7, root 7, root 7. Okay? Now just tell me, Abhijit, one thing. Tell me one thing. See, I am just making this as x. So your x is nothing but root 7, root 7, root 7. Okay? Abhijit, can you see there are 3 7 involved in this question? Can you just talk about the very first 7? The very first 7 is having only single root. Okay? So x is equals to, this is actually 7 raised to power just half. Okay? The second 7 is having one personal root and one overall root. Okay? Can you see how many roofs are there? Just count the number of roofs. Okay? So this 7 is residing in under 2 roofs. So he is more protected, na? If rain will come, he will be protected more. 2 roofs. Okay, so this is what? Square root. This is actually square root 7 and square root. This is the scene over here. So this is what? Actually, this is 7 power 1 by 4. Double square root is 1 by 4. Triple square root is 1 by 8. So this is 7 power 1 by 4. And the last, triple square root. So this is triple square root. Is nothing but 7 power 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, right? 7 power 1 by 8. So x is equals to 7 power 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8. If you solve it, 7 raised to power 7 by 8. Are you getting it? So now log of 7, this is also 7, and replace this x with 7 by 8. Okay, 7 power 7 by 8. 7 power 7 by 8. Now, do you remember the properties? If at all number has some power, if at all number is having any power, so that power will come in front of this logarithm. So this 7 by 8 you are seeing now, I will remove it and I will put it over here. It will come in front only now. So this is log of 7 by 8 to the base 7. And what about this? Log 7 to the base 7 is just 1. So this is multiplication 1. That's it. Now what about this? Log m by n. So log m minus log n. Base 7, base 7. So this is 1 minus. Can you see this is 8? 8 is what? 2 cube. So this is log of 2 cube 7. And this 3 will come in front. 3 will come in front. So 1 minus 3 log 2 to the base 7 is option C. Getting it? Understanding it? Acha. Okay. Shall we end the session by a JEE Advanced 2024 question? How many of you feel that, ma'am, I am someone who is actually ready for JEE Advanced question? Okay. And trust me, if you are able to understand all the problems which we have done till now, okay, then the next question, the JEE Advanced question, is still doable. Okay, let's see. This is the question, if you can see. Okay, so I just want all of you to try this. Let me tell you first of all, Let me just run it. It will boost your confidence. Trust me. This is the easy problem than what we have done till now. Okay? Just purely logarithm, nothing else. So J advanced give some problems which are purely logarithm, purely from the chapter logarithm. J main doesn't do that. Very rarely J main give a direct problem from logarithm. But J advanced, it can do, and it is doing. Okay? So over here, what is happening? See, this is your A, which is 3 root 2. J advance always does this. They will introduce one variable and it will give you A is equals to 3 root 2. And eventually, they will write log 18 to the base A. Array, you could have written 3 root 2 right here. Now, why are you introducing A and B? So, J advance does this. Okay? Indirect, beating around the bush, no direct thing. You have to come to the direct question. Okay? Yes, this is your A and this is your B. Okay? That means this particular thing base is given 3 root 2 and this is also given, which is 1 upon so many things. Okay? Right? So what you need to do is A and B are given to you. So this thing, you have to calculate the value of this thing. Okay? And you have to calculate the value of this thing after putting A and B. Okay? So this is a separate thing. Just calculate what is this and what is this. Once you calculate these two things, then actually this is a generic question of two equations, two unknown. Okay? So try it. I want all of you to try it. Yes. No, Suji, this is not recorded. This is live. Chalo, let's see. Log of A is what? 3 root 2. And this is 18 power 5 by 4. Okay? Okay. What is 18 actually? 18 is 9 into 2. Okay? 18 is what? 9 into 2. Log of 3 root 2. 18 is what? 9 into 2. So 9 into 2. Can I write it as this is 3 square and this is root 2 square? So actually 18 is nothing but 3 root 2 whole square. Yes or no? 18 is 3 root 2 whole square. So base is 3 root 2 and the number is 3 root 2 whole square into 5 by 4. So 2 into 5 by 4. So what are you going to get? Tell me. So this is actually 5 by 2. If you solve it, it will become what? 2 ones are 2 twos are. So 5 by 2. Log of 3 root 2 power 5 by 2 and 3 root 2. Can anybody tell me what is the final value? This is just 5 by 2. Okay. So this thing which you are seeing, I can just remove this. Okay. And I can just write 5 by 2 in talking to Suji. Suji, that your dream should not be talking to Ninja ma'am. Yes, that can be something, but it should be that getting all India rank under 100, getting into IIT, getting into something, okay, building a company in future. Okay, chalo. Chalo, how many of you have understood 3x plus 2y is equals to 5 by 2? I think this part is clear, okay. See, Ronit has said one very interesting thing. Ma'am, these are the manipulation I am not good at. These kind of manipulations. Let me tell you, first of all, you have to understand that in logarithm, we have to establish a relation between base and number. We have to establish a relation between base and number. So I was like, okay, my base is 3 root 2 and my number is 18. Is there any relation between 18 and 3 root 2? Yes, 3 root 2 square is nothing but 18. Okay, all right, are you getting my point? That's how we did it. This is 5 by 2. Now same thing we will do over here. Now you understand, this is 1080 power half. Now you know what, this is b is equals to, this is more difficult than this first thing, don't you think? This one is more difficult. This b is what, 5 power 1 by 6, that too in denominator. Oh my god, how to do it? Hold on. So first of all, what is bothering you? Tell me now. Ma'am, this 1 by 6. So what you can do is, you can just take power 6. So b power 6 is nothing but 1 upon, this is 5 power 6 into 1 by 6. So this is 5 and root 6. So, what I have done is just make it as power 6. Let's see what happens. Let's see now. So this is b power 6 and this is 5 power 1, okay, and root 6 power 6. Root 6 is what? 6 power 1 by 2. So this is 6 cube into 6 cube. So 6 cube. 6 cube into 5 is what? 6 cube into 5. Can anybody tell me 6 cube into 5? 6 6 are 36 into 30. So this is 6 3s are 18. Can you see? Oh my god. This is automatically 1 upon 1080. B power 6 is nothing but 1 upon 1080. Are you getting my point? So we need to establish a relation between this and this. So now B is what? B is nothing but, now if you see, this power is 6, na? So what you can do is, this is whole power 6, 1 by 6. So this is 1 upon 1080 power 1 by 6. Power will be, power on the base will be 1 by 6. Now here comes the property. Remember, I told you, whenever the power is on the number, just directly you need to write it in the front. So half will come in front. But whenever the power is on the base, 1 by 6, okay, is on the base. 1 by 6 is on the base. So it will come after getting reciprocal. So this is 6 and this is log of 1080 upon 1080. So this is what? Minus 3. Can you see? Minus 3. Plus 3 into minus 1 is minus 3. This is minus 1, right? So this is minus 3. Everybody? Yes? Clear? So this first thing is 5 by 2. Second thing is minus 3. Okay. All right. Any doubt, any confusion in this? Now, see. Now this question is very easy. 3x plus 2y is 5 by 2 and 2x minus y is equals to minus 3. What do you want? You want both, x and y both. So what I am doing is I am multiplying 2 in the second equation. And so this is going to be 4x minus 2y is equals to minus 6. First equation and second equation. Add these two equations. 3x plus 4x, 7x. 2y cancel is equals to 5 by 2 minus 3. So 7x is nothing but 7x is nothing but, can you see, 3 2s are 6. So 5 minus 6, so minus 1 upon 2. So x is nothing but minus 1 upon 14. Is this correct? X is, sorry, hold on. This is minus 6, no, not 3. Oops. Minus 6, yes. So this is 7x is equals to 6 2s are 12. So minus 7 by 2. 7 cancel. So x is coming out as minus half. Now the moment you put x is equals to minus half anywhere, put it in the first equation minus half. So 3 minus 3 by 2 plus 2y is equals to 5 by 2. 2y is equals to 8 by 2. So 2y is equals to 4. Y is nothing but 2. Y is 2 and x is minus half. Y is 2, x is I was talking about what are we going to study in the next session: base changing theorem, fundamental identity, logarithmic equation and inequation, right? Now along with that, for all 2026 aspirants, Sigma batch is going on, you can clearly see. And if I talk about Sigma batch, see over here you will see for Sigma batch, the link is given in description box, but now I am here to talk about something else. See, welcome Namrata ma'am. Okay, all right. So over here, can you see that this is a pro batch? Okay, so this is a counseling session, you can clearly see, which is for pro batch, which is a one-on-one, very highly personalized batch, which is going on in Vedantu. So you can just check it out. And those batch are very serious batch. 90% of the students get into J Advance from that batch only. Okay, I'm talking about Vedantu oriented. You'll be like, no, overall 90% students who are qualifying in JE Advance are from Vedantu. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying 90%. So we have the best batch, which is a pro batch, one-on-one, maximum attendance, and those students, majority of them qualify for JE Advance. Okay, all right. Chalo. All right, so I am going to see you in the next session. All right, and at 8 o'clock you have another session also. Okay, so just take 15 minutes break so that you can just jump onto 8 to 10 2020 for 2026 aspirants. Okay, so I think Shreyas sir will be taking that session. Yes. Okay, all right. So this is me, your Ninja Ma'am, signing off, and I'm gonna see you in the next session.